All right, test 1, 2. Here we go. Rocking and rolling. All right. Let's get this party started. Whoop, I'm the wrong way. There we go. Let's grab everybody. All right, bingo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Great to see you guys here today. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's Trey Day. So today, from 12 to 1, that's just an hour from now, Trey Llewellyn is going to hop up with us. And we're going to get to hear from a master of e-com in the middle of Q4 when things are moving and grooving. So I'm really excited to get with Trey today, and especially for all of our e-commerce business owners. This is going to be fantastic. But until then, I'm able to answer any questions that you have from 11 to 12, which currently right now, it's 11:03 Eastern Standard Time. From 11 to 12, I can answer any questions you have about the challenge whatsoever, and we're going to get right into that now. I know, Adrian, I didn't get a chance to speak to you yesterday, so I want to start with Adrian. If anybody else has a question, just feel free to raise your hand. That just lets me know that you have a question, something you would like to speak about. But Adrian, let's get after it. Great to see you today. How can I help?
Hi, I'm in my 30 days of ClickFunnels, and
Great.
I'm like a sponge right now. So I just have this one thing that this hurdle that I'm trying to get across.
Cool.
So I'm trying to put a video inside of my ClickFunnels, and I'm taking it from Hinge Build, and I'm having difficulties with it.
You're taking it from where now?
So can I share my page so you can see what it looks like?
Yes, let's go ahead and get right into it. You can share your screen.
Okay. Here. Give me a minute. That's right.
No worries.
Your screen.
Hi, Dante, we hear you very far away. Maybe there's a way for you to raise the volume, please.
Thank you for that, John. Let me try. Okay, there we go. We're good to go now.
Okay.
I can see you. Bingo. Gotcha. Nice. Let's hop in the editor.
Okay.
Perfect.
And also, I want to know what's the difference between a pop-up video and a video?
Great question. So a video, just a normal video element, that just stays static on the page, meaning as somebody scrolls around on the page, the video does not move with them. If the video's up top and they scroll down, the video just stays up top. But a video pop-up actually moves with them. So let's say your video's at the top of the page and they start scrolling down the page. The video will actually pop out into the bottom left-hand corner and it'll scroll with them. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, it does.
Nice. Great.
All right. So, I mean, just listen to everybody else's funnel. You know, I think I have too much words in it. So I decided to go into, I think it's Hingefield, and I created a video from there.
Okay.
So this is like the video that I created, but it's not coming up as a video. It's just coming up as a picture.
Okay, more than likely that's... Oh, I understand. We're in your editor right now.
Mm-hmm.
And in the editor, a video is never going to play like a video. It's just going to show the thumbnail of the video. So this is probably actually working. Can we preview your page?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and there's a video element. So interesting. Can we go back down to... Let's click on your video first, please.
Well, this one I don't have anything attached to it because it says that you have to have a YouTube, platform or whatever to it.
Yes.
And when I looked at the information, I just felt like that was just too much for me to do to this video. It should be something quick that I should be able to do to it.
Sure. So Hingefield, that's a video editing software, I imagine.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Here's how it works. When you use a video editor to make your video, you just have a video. And right now, that video is probably just on your computer or your tablet. So
Yes.
what you need to do is upload your video to a video host. That's like YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, whoever you're using. You need to upload the video to a video host so that it can be shared over the internet and it's not just on your computer anymore. That's why we have you upload to YouTube. YouTube is a free option. I would recommend personally to get started, I would recommend you just start with YouTube. When you upload the video to YouTube, you want to upload it as unlisted. You'll see 3 different options when you upload. You're going to have public, private, and unlisted. You want unlisted. Unlisted means it's not going to just show to people who are looking around on YouTube. It will only show in places where you share it. So that means essentially it's hidden on YouTube but visible on your funnel. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, so that's pretty much it for right now. I'll have more questions within the next less than 30 days.
Cool. I love that. Can you show me your funnel really quick? I saw one thing I want to talk about.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. You want me to run it?
Let's just preview your page. It's right below the edit button. Nice. So, here is your above the fold. When we land on a page, the first thing that we see is our above the fold, and it's so unbelievably important. In our above the fold, we typically want to have a headline, a subheadline, and an image or a video. So in your above the fold right now, the big thing that I'm seeing is your headline. Oh, my tool's gone. Your headline is so big, ready to rewrite your story. That headline is so big, I can't even see the entire headline. So I would recommend that you make the headline probably shorter. Scroll me down a little bit. Let's see what we have.
I actually wanted to replace this with the video.
Well, you typically don't want to lead with a video. You want to lead with a hook, right? And I really love your hook from polls to profits, right? So you want to lead with a headline that's like, you want to lead with a headline that's like, learn the secrets I used to go from polls to profits in under 30 days.
Okay.
That's a strong hook, right? Because when somebody hits this page, you need to share a quick blurb, a quick hook to really get them interested and invested and like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I need to learn and read more. I need to go see what she's talking about here. And you want to have all of it in the above the fold. So there's just a lot of text, and inside the headline, you're also going into check boxes. You can build real income online, heal emotionally, and regain your confidence. That should all be your sub-headline. So I have a good example I can show you of this. I'm just going to stop your screen share.
Okay.
And let's start mine. That'll be this one, I believe. Yes. Okay, let's go to... oh my gosh, the URL just escaped me. There it is. Here we go, Adrian. Here's a strong above the fold. Now, I know you're on a tablet and it makes it a little bit more difficult to build. Are you thinking about getting a laptop for this, for your business? Oh no, you're muted, Adrian.
I have a laptop. I just go back and forth right now I was trying to get the kids ready. So I wasn't sure when I was going to get put on the call. So I was using my tablet and then I was going to come back to the house and use my computer.
Cool. I love that. I have two of my own, so I totally hear the hustle.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend using a laptop to build your funnels. It just comes down to like formatting and screen size, and it's always going to be a little weird going from laptop to tablet. So, but anyway, I love the hustle. Use the tablet. You're doing great. Here is a great above the fold. You know, as I land on the page, let me refresh. I land on the page, and here is everything that I need to know in one clean, simple shot. Here's my headline. Finally, a selling online system that makes client acquisition simple. Copy it, deliver it, scale it, implement in just 3 days, and it's built for every level. That's a strong hook, right? That tells me a lot. Right there, in just one little blurb, that tells me a ton. So this would be the headline. Here's the sub-headline. From the strategist behind major coaching stories built for beginners, corporate escapes, and six-figure coaches who want to grow their income without giving up more time. That's strong, and that's what I want to see on yours. Inside of his Above the Fold, you can also see Russell's got a video that you're able to see right here, and the video plays automatically. It's drawing my attention. It's engaging me. And then if we were to look at your page, we can see that everything here is just a giant headline, right? This is what I want to see you build more so. So let me take.
Okay, so in the top part, the first one, should that be from pole to profit and how you can go from pole to profit in 30 days?
There it is. There it is. Absolutely.
And then the second one should be the healing, how you can heal the checkpoints.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's exactly right.
And then the video underneath.
Bingo. I just put that screenshot in the chat for you as well. Yes, and then your video would go right beneath that, 100%. And then right below the video is going to be a button right here. Russell has his in this banner. You could also just put a button right below the video. Our buttons are the calls to action. Click here to start your journey. Click here to get to profits, right? Something like that.
Okay.
Yep. But simple design stuff. I really actually like the words you had in your headline. Let's just make it look a little bit more like this.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. Any other questions before I let you go today?
No, that's pretty much it. I need to work on that because, like I said, I'm in my first 30 days. And then also, I'm having difficulties finding the videos from last week, because I really want to listen to them because there were a lot of things that I was unaware about, like as far as like clarity, how do you go to the analytics, and some other things, some other gems that was dropped by a lot of other people because I was unaware of it. So I would like to watch all the videos from last week, as well, while I'm trying to build this funnel, because I think I'm on the same page with Scott from yesterday, that I'll probably come in and do this 30-day challenge again as well.
Awesome. Let me just make sure I can get into this channel. I can. Great. So, all right, great. I'm going to just give you this link really quick, too. I'll share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. I'm just going to share. This is just a simple little YouTube channel I made just so I could stream these in and have it somewhere organized for everybody. So that's what this channel is. And you can see right down here 5 days ago. So here's yesterday's stream. These are the streams from last week, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. So all these videos are all going to be right here. Feel free. I'm going to put this link in the chat for you right now. Keep that handy. You can always use this to go back and watch recordings. I was out last week, and I was in Japan the week before, so Jesse was awesome to cover for me, but I haven't re-uploaded all the videos to the training yet, or to the community, excuse me. But you can just go to this channel anytime and always go find those videos.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Adrian. Great to get to speak today. All right. Let's hop over to Ryan. Ryan's going to be next. Hey, Ryan.
Hey man, how are you?
Living the dream. How are you?
Doing good. I know you said yesterday that we would talk about the UTM and kind of show me how to do that.
Yes, we can. Let's go share your screen. I'll make one with you right
Okay.
now.
All right.
And remind me, Ryan, what were we making a UTM for? It was for traffic, right? Like you have different traffic coming to the page?
You were telling me about different types of advertisements that I could do while I'm traveling, right? And this is the life I'm living, and this is, and then talk about a case study and how I help someone else live the same life that I'm living. So having a couple different types of settings where I shoot these videos and then tracking them, I guess, separately as we either put them on in organically on Instagram or if I run ads to them. So
That's
how to
right.
do that.
That's right. Okay. Let me first show you why UTMs are important. Click your analytics button for me right there. Yes, sir. The little graph. Beautiful. Okay, now in the top right, we have that little funnel-looking logo. That's UTM filtering. Great. And you can see right here, UTM filtering. So, let's make it first visit. Click that drop down. First visit. Nice. Now we can make our UTM. UTM stands for Urchin Tracking Machine. At the end of the day, who cares what it stands for? It really doesn't matter. UTMs are specific URLs that we make. So you can have
Okay.
you have one funnel. You know what? I'm just going to show this a different way. Yes. I'm actually going to take your screen share, Ryan. Just
Okay.
easier for me to show it this way. Okay. Okay. So here we go. I have a funnel. And let's say here's my funnel URL. So this is what I would run traffic to, right? And let's say I have some Facebook ads. I have some Instagram ads. Maybe I have some LinkedIn ads. And I have all these different ads that I'm running. But when I go look at my analytics, oh, where's my analytics button? Are you going to pop up for me? Oh, duh, it's right up here, stats. Losing my marbles. Okay. But when I go look at my stats, I'm just going to see stats of everything. So my LinkedIn ads, my Facebook ads, my Instagram ads, I'm just seeing stats of everything at once. We use UTMs. We use UTMs to make different URLs. So my Facebook ad goes to a specific funnel URL. I make a different one for Instagram and a different one for LinkedIn. And now I can filter my traffic based on UTMs. Are you kind of with me so far?
So for each platform
A
or
lot of
each
times,
specific ad?
well, we can get really, really, really granular with UTMs. The right way to
Okay.
do it is each platform, each ad. That's the right way.
Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
people don't do it that way. A lot of people will
Okay.
just do platform specific so they can get a
Uh-huh.
rough estimate. But if you want to be really granular, you can. Platform and ad. Each ad on every platform would get its own UTM.
Okay. I think that's really helpful, the specific ads, because I can just go in Clarity and see where my traffic is coming from, like Instagram, Reddit, wherever.
Yes. Yes. You absolutely can. But still, you want to have UTMs for your Facebook, for your ClickFunnels stats too, because you guys are going to live in
Okay.
ClickFunnels stats every single day, looking at your stats. So
Okay.
here's how we can make a UTM really simply. In your ClickFunnels account, first off, we're going to grab our funnel URL. Whoops. Here we go. So here's my funnel URL. I click it, I copied it to my clipboard. I can exit top left, and now I can go back to my dashboard. Down here, we have a really cool app called Short Links. Short links allow you to shorten links, and you could make them UTMs if you wanted to. It's really cool. It's awesome. I like to use it, but the easiest one that I'm going to use is this. It's how we've done it for the last decade. Right here. This is the Google Dev Tools, which I'll put in the chat right now. Okay, these dev tools are awesome. So I already have one made. You can see, here we go. I put in my funnel URL. Then it asks me for an ID. This is not necessary. It doesn't have the little asterisk, so I don't have to put this in there. But having IDs will help you stay organized, especially if you're doing lots of ads on lots of different platforms. Anyway, first, we have to put a campaign source. So for this source, I chose the platform. What platform am I advertising on? Then I choose the medium, and that's going to be like what type of ad this is. Maybe it's a carousel ad. Maybe it's a flex ad. Maybe it's a video ad. Then the campaign name. I'm just going to give it a name, and this is ads for my webinar. I get to put whatever I want here. There's no right and wrong. You can put anything that you want in these things, gang. It is not like, oh, Dante said source. I need to make sure that I'm using my Instagram or Facebook. It's not like that, because the dev tools or the UTMs will make this. Here is the root URL. Here's what I have right here, the URL that I gave it. Then everything that I add, the source, the medium, the name, all of these things are now added to my URL. Question mark UTM _ source equals Insta. Now that you guys have seen this, you will see these URLs in all the ads that you click. Every one of your competitors is doing this, running UTM tracking. So I make the source is in there. I make the medium is in there. I make the campaign, webinar, and the campaign is in there. And then I also have my ID that displays at the end. This is now its own URL. So check it out. When I come back to my funnel, I can go, what we also typically do is have a spreadsheet, Ryan, where we keep all of our short links so it's easy for us to find them quickly. But now that I'm running this, let's say I want to go to my funnel and I want to filter all of my stats only to Instagram. I want to see the traffic that is coming only from Instagram. I would go find the source, which is Insta. I would go back to my funnel. I would go to, let's hop back up here. We'll hop into this funnel, go into our analytics, UTM filtering, and what was this? Let me remind myself. This is my source. So I'm going to come back in here. In my UTM source, I'm crazy. I used Insta as my tag, right? Insta, perfect. I can now come back over here. I can apply, and I'm filtering my stats only to the people that meet this UTM. So let's say it was 100 people before I filtered, and now I filter by Insta, and it would be 45 people or 65. I'm literally filtering my stats based on those URLs specifically. I can go by ad sets as well. You know, I have my, it'll be term. You could put ad set 1 in there and you can filter by that. But UTM tracking is unbelievably important. It lets you get more granular with your stats. And when you want to do cool stuff, Ryan, like you're going to make a new ad, you're going to make a couple different ads, and you really want to be able to see like, what's the traffic in your funnel stats? You want to see what is the conversion difference between my old ad and my new ads. And this is where you do it. You would make a UTM for your new ads going to your funnel. Then you would go to your funnel and you would filter by that UTM. And you can see the stats of the people coming from your new ad versus the stats of people coming from your old ad. Then you can make a true data-driven decision. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sick.
Awesome.
Dante, I've got a quick question
Thank
about,
you.
the short links.
Yeah.
Inside of ClickFunnels, it seems to be a redirection. So how do we use it? Do we need two URLs?
I'll hop down here. Let's take a look.
Because I've seen the UTM on the side, but then I'm not quite sure. Target, then redirect or something.
Okay, so here's my original URL.
Mhm.
This is the URL. And I could put UTMs on here.
Mhm.
And it will add to my original URL. So,
But see, there is a target URL, and
yes.
I'm not sure if I don't fill it, if it works. This is my question.
No, you do need a target URL. You do
So
need that
this is
target.
Yeah. So
I can make this easy for you, Sarah.
yeah.
I use short links when I'm trying to shorten a funnel URL. Like, for instance, look at this one. This is a share funnel template that I gave to people. And I can't change this URL, right? I'm like with frameworks as well. Let's go look at a different one really quick. Here is a framework. I made a framework to give to people. Oh, no, sorry. This other one was my framework. Sorry. Jeez Louise. So anyway, I made a framework to give to people, and I cannot change the end of this, right? All of this, I cannot change. So if I want to change a URL, that's where I use short links. I changed it from all this nonsense to this. Now people can grab this, and it looks clean. It looks simple. If I'm making UTMs, I just use the UTM builder right here every single time.
So it can be different because if we don't have a redirection or a shortening thing, we can just add the UTMs through this one.
Very simple.
Okay.
Very correct.
I just wanted to be sure about that. Thank you so
you're
much.
great.
It looks like also on this Google tool, you can shorten the link here too, right? At the bottom, it says shorten link under.
Yes, you could shorten the link there. I wouldn't even worry about it though, personally.
Okay.
If I wanted to, I would just take this, I would go to short links, and I would make a short link for it on my own domain.
Okay.
Also, your customers are never really going to see this. If you guys go click on Facebook ads now, you're going to notice, do it from your desktop so you can see the URLs better. You're going to see every single person's Facebook ad always is going to have the UTM right there in the ad. So don't even worry about shortening it for that reason.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Sweet. You got it, Ryan. Great stuff, man. All right. Nice. Mary is back. I haven't had a chance to speak to you, Mary. How can I help today?
Oh, thank goodness you remember that.
Absolutely. Remind me, is it Mary or Marie?
Marie.
Marie. Okay, great.
Marie in French, Mary in English, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's how I like it. I can't mess up either way. So So how can I help today?
So I did launch the sales page I worked with you. I launched it, but I don't know if I connected the pixels correctly. I had some people in the funnel though, but I tried to use the same videos to run it to my Shopify just to compare the amount of traffic both of them are getting. And I don't know if the pixels did work correctly. And I'm not sure if you can look that or not.
Yeah, we can take a look at that. Let's see.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
But I was just looking at my ads right here. Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
I think it was this one.
Great. Okay, so you have a purchase conversion. That's awesome. Scroll to the right. Oh, it's this.
Scroll all the way.
Yes. Okay, it looks like the ad's not on. Did you turn it off?
No, I did. Yeah, I did turn it off.
Okay.
because I wasn't really sure if the pixels were set up correctly, and I was like, let me just turn it off, maybe get someone to look at it, then I could try it again with different videos and see.
When you say the pixels weren't set up correctly, what do you mean? Which pixel?
Um, the one connecting my Facebook ads to ClickFunnels. Because when I tried to look at it, it said the other one that I normally use that goes to Shopify, it says on the side API setup, but this one did not. And I tried to do it, but I could not figure it out. I don't know if what I did actually was working or not.
Okay. I think I understand. Let's go to your ClickFunnels account. And this is the funnel, correct?
No, this is the one for Prime Mover. One step back.
And one more step back. Beautiful.
And I think I ran it for like $100 and something, and I had 2 opt-ins, and that was it.
Okay, interesting. Okay. It looks like that's your funnel, right?
Yes, that's it.
Go ahead and click on that for me. Okay, go to your top right main funnel settings. Scroll me down. Yeah. Okay. You're right. Your pixel was not connected to the funnel. Your pixel goes in the head code. You could have put it on every page, so I'll double check and make sure you didn't do that. But really simple here, Marie. Go to your Facebook, grab your pixel, and put it right there in the head code. The reason I like to do it this way, I went to your main funnel settings in the top right. When you are in these main funnel settings, anything you do here applies to every single step inside of your funnel. So you just add the pixel one time right here, and it tracks as people are moving through your entire funnel. You don't have to add it page by page by page by page like we used to have to do in the past. So let's go double check that. Can you close this down for me? Great. And let's just enter the editor for your first page, the sales page. Lovely. Okay, let's go to the very top to your, I believe it's going to be the settings. Yes, show code.
I think there was a code I picked and I put it in under ClickFunnels, but it wasn't under any of the sales pages.
Yes, I probably know what you did, and we'll go check that too. On the left, go to your head. Oh, let's go back to that settings at the top. Yep, show code. Okay, left-hand side, click your header code. Yep. And footer. Okay, great. So there's no Facebook pixel on this funnel or on this page. I bet I know what you did. Let's just go to any of your other ClickFunnels tabs up top. Let's try the one to the left.
I think it's the same thing. Oh no.
It is. It's okay. In your URL bar, I want you to just type in myclickfunnels.com.
Right here?
Yep, myclickfunnels.com.
Should I cancel this all?
Yeah, sure. Or just start typing. It'll go away either way. We want myclickfunnels.com. Cool. It's very common, gang, for us to have multiple ClickFunnels tabs open just so we can move around a little bit faster. And anytime you're logged into your ClickFunnels account, if you just go to myclickfunnels.com, it'll take you into another account. So you're already logged in. You can just keep opening up new tabs. Really, really simple. I believe you probably did it in your workspace settings. So click that
Yeah,
from the
that's what I
bottom
did.
left. Yeah. Yeah. And scroll me down a little bit. It'll probably be right here. A little more. A little more.
That's all.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be on the left-hand side. It'll be under... Let me see if I can just find it in mine really quick.
Are you looking for the code?
Yeah.
I have it somewhere here.
Well, I'm just seeing if you put it in your ClickFunnels account.
Okay.
Where's this gone? So interesting. Oh, wow. So interesting. I don't know why. I'm just not seeing it right now. But that's okay. I can show you where to put it. You said you have your pixel code handy?
Yes, I copied it and I put it in a document here.
How smart are you? And that's exactly right.
Yeah, this is ClickFunnels authentication. Here.
All right. You're going to copy that whole code. And look at that. You have an extra space right here. At the end of the little arrow at the end of the code, you have an extra space. We don't want extra spaces. Yeah, great. Great. And highlight that now. Great. Great. Copy. And then back to your funnel. Lovely. Let's exit the editor, top left. Oh, that was the right tab. You had it. Yep, let's exit top left. And then main funnel settings, top right. Main funnel settings in your top right.
Right here? Oh.
Yes. Scroll me down to your head code. Bingo. And paste it right there in the head code. That's the footer. We want it in the head. Yeah. Bingo. Remove that extra space. So press backspace. Yep, perfect. Scroll to the bottom and save. You're actually going to use this little scroll. Yep. Update. Bingo. Now you have your Facebook pixel connected to the funnel. And we did it again in the main funnel settings top right. So every single page inside of your funnel now has the pixel connected and it's tracking.
But we did it just for this sales page over here.
No. Great question. Scroll me up now on the right-hand side. Go back to your main funnel settings, top right. Yes. And go back down to your head for me. So these are the main funnel settings. Top right, where we opened them up in the main funnel settings. Anything you do here applies to every single step within the funnel. So we didn't just do it to the sales page. We did it to every step in the funnel. And I think what you were saying is you only have a sales page in this funnel right now. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine. It's tracking the sales page. As you add other pages like order forms and upsells.
Oh, no, I have them in here.
In this funnel? Great. Close down those
right.
settings for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on the left-hand side. So scroll down. Yeah, it's tracking your order as well. It's connected.
Okay.
It's also connected to the order confirmation. That's the beautiful thing about these main funnel settings. Anything we do in there applies to every single step within the funnel.
Okay, I was a little confused. So if I'm done with my what's that? Prime mover funnel over here.
Yep.
This one.
Yep.
I'm gonna come back and do the same thing.
That's exactly right.
Okay. All right. No problem. Thank you so much. One question before you go.
Sure.
There's a page here that I was working on, and I think it was this one. I was trying to edit the pages on the bottom of the page where you have the links, the home, and everything right here. But I succeeded to edit this one. This one did not work, because when I clicked on this one, for instance, it gives me where to put in the URL here. But this one doesn't.
You are correct. So here's what I want you to do. Highlight Instagram. Highlight the whole word Instagram.
Okay.
Then, oh, I was close. You just kind of went outside of the element box. Click it again to get nice. And now just double click Instagram. 1, 2. Or that works as well. Now at the top, you have the little link. Yep. And now you can put in the link to your Instagram.
Sorry.
That's A-okay. We're living and learning. There's another cool way for us to do this as well. Do me a favor. Click this button. It's to unlink. Nice. Go to your settings on the right-hand side, the little settings cog. Great. Oh, yeah, and you just use a paragraph. Okay, great. That's exactly how you're going to link them up. You're going to just highlight each word, click the link, and then put in the proper URL.
Okay. And then, is there a way I could add a section for reviews under here?
Like for people to leave reviews or so you can display your reviews?
No, display reviews just to encourage people to sign up. I don't know.
Yeah, of course we can.
On the bottom of this page. And Dante, please, before that, I saw when I look at this on mobile, this picture comes before this what's this? Headline.
Yes.
I want it to come before the picture, or you think the picture is okay? It's just weird to me.
You're right. From desktop to mobile, everything always formats from left to right. So in your desktop, your image is on the left-hand side, which is good, as it should be. And when you go to mobile, the image on the left goes up. Whatever's on the right is going to be below that. So to be quite honest, Marie, this looks nice.
Okay.
I think the only problem is this image on mobile is just a little bit large. However, you can switch all of this up. Let me show you how to do that. Go back to your desktop view, please. And highlight your section. So put your mouse right over there somewhere.
Ooh.
To the right. Keep going right.
Right.
Yep, keep going right. We're going to highlight the green section. That's our blue row. We're going to go a little more right.
Ooh, this way.
And there's my green section. Do me a favor. Click that button to clone. Great. Now go to your what I'm going to show you how to do here, Marie, is how to make a desktop and a mobile specific section. So you can have, when somebody views on desktop, they can only see the desktop version that you made. But when somebody views on mobile, they're only going to see the mobile version. And the most important part, you can now edit these independently, because I'm sure you've been trying to edit this and change it on mobile, but every time you do, you're like, wait a minute, it changed the desktop.
You're right.
Exactly. So, easiest way in the world to do that is to clone your section. We'll make one desktop only, one mobile only. And now you can edit them individually. So let's go take a look at how to do this. Go to your top section here. Yep, that first one. Move your mouse out to the right. Let's highlight the green section. And you're going to want to scroll up a little bit more.
Okay.
There you go. And move your mouse right around here somewhere to the right. Not that very top one, the one with the picture of you. Yeah. Let's highlight our green section and go to the
This one?
settings. Yep, settings. Bingo. Now at the very bottom, make this first one desktop only. There's a little desktop icon at the very bottom right there.
Oh,
You see that computer? Yeah, desktop only. Great, click that. Now click anywhere off on your funnel to get out of the settings there. Yep, great. Check it out. Look at the new red bar that's going across the top. And if you look in the top left, it says desktop only. Right there. So we just made that section and all of its contents desktop only. When somebody views from a desktop device, they're only going to see this section. Let's go to your section below now. Yes, that one. Highlight your section and go to the settings. Your green section. So just go out to the right. There you go. And settings. Lovely. Click the cell phone. Bingo. Now we just made this section mobile only. And now you can go edit this mobile section without interfering with desktop at all. Let me show you how. Click anywhere on your funnel to get out of the settings. Go up top. You said you wanted to drag your picture a little bit lower. Let's do it. Click and hold your picture and let's drag it down.
like this?
Yep. And just drop it anywhere. Maybe below your button for now. Go to your, click and hold that image and touch the bottom of your button. No, you're fine. Go back down to your image. Yep, click and hold the image of you and touch the bottom of the button right there. Keep going. Touch that bottom button and we'll see the orange bar show up right below the button. Keep going up and touch it. Keep going up.
No space.
Keep trying. It will. Click and hold. Touch the bottom of your button. This is your button.
Yes.
So try it again. Click and hold.
Okay.
And there it is. Oh, that's going to go above your button. Do you see that little orange bar right there?
Yes.
So that would drop it where the orange bar is. Let's put it below your button just for ease. So click and hold and drag it and touch the bottom of your button.
Okay, so you want a picture below this button right here?
No. You can leave the picture wherever you want. Do you want the
Yes.
picture there?
No, let me do what you did. You said and see.
Cool. So click and hold and now touch your mouse to the bottom of the button.
Right
There's
here.
the orange. Yep, it'll drop right there below now. Awesome. So, but the big thing, click your desktop version, please. Your desktop view. Yes. Go to the very top for me.
It's
Image is
different,
still right there where it should be. Now you can edit individually. Make it perfect for desktop and perfect for mobile. Does that make sense?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Over here, we're gonna have one. And then if I want to edit the mobile, I just come here.
There it is. Yep. And then you can see right there, mobile only. So
Thank
that's your
you.
mobile only section.
Okay. I prefer it this way on mobile.
I think that looks fantastic.
Thank you so much.
But you know, it's a split test, Marie, right? Like start it with what you like and start it with what you think is going to get the most conversions and run 200 people to the page. And then you can move the image up and have it at the top. You know, like this is still your above the fold, even though we're on mobile. When they view on mobile, they're still in above the fold. So you're going to split test. Do I get more conversions with an image of myself in the above the fold or below? And then whatever gets you the most conversions, that's obviously what you go with.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, let's
got
talk
it.
about the reviews.
Yes, reviews. Let's go back to your desktop version. And desktop, it just makes it a little bit easier for me to look around and move with you. Okay, great. So you probably want to put it right below. Right below.
Yeah, right down here.
So let's add a new section. That's a row. So move your mouse down, up a little bit, and down just an inch. Like down just a little bit. We want to highlight our green section. So basically go below that blue. Bingo. And there's our add section button. Bingo. Click that. Nice. So I wanted to show you on the left-hand side, we have our categories. And when we're adding a section, gang, these are a bunch of pre-made sections we have available for you. And you're going to see if you scroll down that list just a little bit, we have reviews. You'll just want to scroll down a little bit more. There you go.
That's all.
No, where are they? Am I just not seeing it?
Testimonials.
Oh, testimonials. Sorry, down. It's right.
Oh, right here.
Yes. So these are all pre-made review sections for you. Like this one right here is super popular. It's just got 3 reviews side by side. But as you look through here, there's more reviews down below as well. Keep scrolling down. I think you're about to see one that has some images on it, somebody's face that you can see. Right. There it is. So this is another one. What clients say about us. You could just change this image to be an image of yourself and then put your 3 reviews on the left-hand side.
This skincare, when they don't see like before and after pictures, nobody even cares about anything. So I can go for this one and I just put one of my customers' pictures over here.
You definitely could. 100% you could, Marie. But I just wanted to show you these. You can take your time. You can look through. You can pick one that really fits exactly what you're going for.
Okay.
Or you could build one yourself. You want to build one ourselves really quick?
Yeah, we can.
It's the easiest thing in the world. Watch this. Scroll me up to the very top on the left-hand side here. Yeah, let's go to the very top. Yep, keep going up, up, up.
That's all.
Oh, sorry. On the right-hand side, scroll to the very top.
Right here?
Yeah, scroll up all the way. Oh, yeah, keep flying. Blank section. Click that. Now, you can just choose your columns. So let's say you wanted to have a 3-by, as we call it. 3 things side by side. You would just make a 3-column row. So click 3 columns for me really quick. Bingo. Click anywhere on your funnel now, just to get out of the settings. And here we go. You can now have 3 columns. Yes, so you could make 1 column, 2 columns, 3 columns, and you can have reviews side by side, and you could make and design them any way you wanted to. There's no right or wrong option here. If you find a pre-made section that you like and you want to use, feel free to use it. If you don't, feel free to make one on your own.
So how do I go about editing this?
Click Add New Element. And what would you want to build, right? It's that just comes down to what do you want? Like, do you want a headline, an image, and a paragraph? That's what a lot of people do. It would be a headline with like the customer's name, an image of the customer, and then a paragraph. And that would be the words that they said about your business and your company.
This one?
Yep. But let's add a headline first.
Okay. Headline,
and then an image. That'll be scrolled down just a little bit.
Okay.
Bingo. And then paragraph. Bingo.
Okay.
And then click anywhere off to the side to get out of your settings. Nice. And there you go. Now you can just change up sizing, and you could so if you have testimonials where your customers have given images and you want to use those, feel free to do something like this.
This is good. Thank you.
You got it, Marie. You got it. Any other questions?
I'll leave that for now. This first name, email, it doesn't show on mobile. It's just blank. I don't know if I should just leave it like that. Oh,
Sorry, what do you mean it doesn't show on mobile?
like if I log in to this funnel on my phone,
Yeah.
it just shows the white empty space. It doesn't show me your name, your email.
That actually is on desktop as well.
Yes.
Let's save your changes really quick, top right. And then preview.
Is that preview?
Yeah, preview. It's the eyeball right next to
okay.
save. Lovely. So this is also happening on desktop. If you scroll me down just a little bit,
Yes.
I can't see my labels. You see them in the editor. You were just seeing first name and email because you're in the editor and you're the admin. So it shows in the editor. But yes, we didn't put our text on any of the boxes, so nobody would know what information to actually fill in. Let's go fix that really quick. Back to your account, please. Let's go to the very top.
Very top.
Yeah, the very top of your funnel. We'll start at the top. All right, scroll me down to those inputs.
Where?
Just down a little bit. There they are, just below, right
Okay.
there. Click your first name input. Okay. Now, scroll me down. Your background color is white. Yes, keep going down. Keep going. Keep going.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, back up to the top. Right there. Click that label. Now, right here, this is... Oh, sorry. Let me remove this. This is your color, and it's your text color. And as you can see, your text color is white, so they cannot see it. Let's change that to black. Click it for me. Choose black. Bingo. Now they can see first name right there on the box on the funnel.
Oh.
Let's go do the same thing for your email. Click off to the side. Go back to your email. That's exactly right. Scroll me down and find our label. It's just below.
Right here.
Yes. And our color. Uh-huh. And we'll make it black. Bingo.
Thank you, Dante.
You got it. Make sure to do the same thing down below. But the big thing I want to show you is that change did not happen on mobile.
Okay. I'll
Because
go change it.
remember, we made a mobile and a desktop section. So what you do in this section is not reflected on mobile. There's great benefits to that, but we also need to make sure when we make changes, we're also making them to our mobile. So let's go to mobile really quick. Check it out. They are still not showing. So let's fix it. Won't take long. You know what you're doing now.
Yes, sir. Go to labels,
Great.
color,
Mm-hmm.
black. All right.
Bingo. Just one more. Let's do that email really quick. Mm-hmm. Bingo.
Thank you.
You got it, Marie. Great stuff here. Any other questions today before I let you go?
No, I'll leave it for now. Thank you. Oh, let me go work on the reviews and finish up my slides.
That sounds great, Marie. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Dante. I really appreciate it.
You are more than welcome. Thanks for the question. All right. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to have a couple seconds until Trey gets here. It's 12 o'clock, and that means we are going to get into e-com. Super excited for it, but we have a couple seconds. So I'm going to go step away for a quick moment. I'll be right back. If you guys want to, feel free to do the same. Maybe grab a cup of coffee or tea. We'll get right back to it, and we're going to start with some e-com, baby.
Do I have any sound? Where's my sound?
No one's speaking.
Is that Doug?
All right, perfect. Let's see. And Trey is here. Of course he is. Always on time. In case you guys didn't know, Trey's nickname is Mr. On It, and I think that's the most apt nickname anybody could have ever given Trey. He never misses a beat, and he's never late. It's wild. But here he is with us, as always, Trey Llewellyn. Good to see you, Trey.
Coming on, there we go. Hello.
Hello.
Running between calls. How goes it, man?
Living the dream. How are you?
Dude, I love it. I love it.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Great Thanksgiving. Things were good. Same as always. Like, you argue about whose parents' house you're going to go to, and then you stuff yourself, and then you guilt trip your way to the gym.
Yeah. I walked like 10 miles after Thanksgiving. I ate so much.
You got to. Well, I will say this. I've never gone to a Thanksgiving. I've always gone to Thanksgivings to eat. I've never gone to Thanksgivings where I prepped like a cake or prepped like a side dish and then went. And it was really alarming to me to see how many cups of sugar goes into every dish. Every dish. It is literally a holiday of sugar and spice. Like more sugar than spice is what I realized. And I was like, this is an absorbent amount of sugar I'm eating all day. I never knew that. Never knew how much cups of sugar in a pumpkin pie. It was just, I was like, this can't be right. But it was. So anyways, had fun. It was good. And we're back at it, back on the fast track. Got to keep disciplined and keep moving forward.
Yes, we do. 100%. So it's ecom, baby. It's December 2nd right now. I was thinking it'd be great if we have some ecom members that need help, if we can help them. But before we get into that, is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to do?
No, man. I mean, it is December. It is December. So, the biggest thing sorry, I'm just downloading a Zoom call real quick.
Must have been a good one.
Yeah, all day. Right, Charlie? All day, baby. So what I love about December is euphoria. December should be your biggest month. November should be your second biggest month. I mean, you're an ecom, right? People are buying products. People are buying Christmas gifts. People are buying just random things for everybody. January is usually a big refund month for us and a low sale month. So, you know, we always got to prep for January and February from what December gifts us. And it can be really depressing in January, February, at least it is for me, because I'm like, we're not making any sales. And that's how it always goes every year. And then I go to therapy, and about March, I come out of it. So if you guys need a good therapist, I got one. But December is great. I love December. What for December, you should be prepping recurring. Like, no matter what you sell, even if you sell, you know, bathtub pullover, whatever you want to call those, handle things,
shower curtains,
store curtains. There should be some sort of recurring that we're putting in there. Maybe it's a bathtub curtain, you know, once a month that you get it. You know, we got a Valentine's one, we got a Halloween one, we got a Christmas one. Every month we should be a new curtain. Maybe it's every 3 months. Just whatever type of recurring that we can create is the best for our business, because come January, if sales are low, at least you got people that are in recurring that are going to pay you that month to help you offset bills. Like, just because I don't make sales doesn't mean I don't have rent to pay or employees to pay or internet to pay for. Like, all the costs still are there, and all those costs ironically are all recurring, all passive income costs that I'm paying someone else with their recurring business. So we should make our own. I would love, and this sounds like a big number, I would love to see you know, you enroll in 1,000 to 2,000 people in December into recurring at $20 a month positive, because that's going to give you in the month of January 20 grand that you can lean on for those down months. You know, now if you're selling supplements or you're selling like nutrition, you're going to have a great January and February. If you're selling you know, rubber ducky t-shirts, January or February might not be the hottest months, but December is going to be. So we can lean into December to help us come out into like Q1 is what I'm really getting at. So how do we get that? What do we look at? The biggest thing that I look at is my numbers. You got to know your numbers, and that comes with, you know, if you have like a CPA calculator, or if you have just a profit P&L calculator. I would be running those every single day. We're running ours every single day, so you should be too, to know if you're positive or negative. Right now with our funnels, we're negative some days, we're positive some days. I think overall, we're probably negative $2 grand, I think, over the last 7 days going into December. And we're right now about $3 to $4 grand a day in Facebook ads. So we're spending $3 to $4 grand a day in Facebook ads. I'd love to get that to 10 grand. That'd put us at 300 grand in ad spend for the month of December. If I get it more, great, fantastic. I love those Amex points. Makes for a nice trip. But 300,000 in ad spend is going to equate to, let's say, 10,000 or 20,000 new customers. And if I'm enrolling at a 20 to 30%, that's going to get me 2,000 to 3,000 new recurring customers for January and February, which would mean we should be at 40 to 60 grand in recurring just from those December enrollments in January, February, March, right? Which is what we want. That's what you want going into it. Now, if I'm negative, like right now, you're like, oh, but you're negative. I'm definitely negative. And this was the biggest shift that I had 8 years ago in e-com space, was you got to be willing to pay for subscribers. And what I mean by that is I'm negative, let's say, I don't know, we'll make up some random numbers. Let's say I'm negative 10 grand at the end of December. So all bank accounts, all reconciliations are done. I'm negative 10 grand. But I enrolled 2,000 people. So I got 2,000 people enrolled. So $10,000 negative divided by 2,000 enrollments is I paid $5 for a recurring member. That's how I look at it. So I'm not negative 10 grand. I just spent 10 grand to get 2,000 members. However, I actually spent 300 grand on Facebook. So I spent 300 grand on Facebook, but when you reconcile the numbers, profit, loss, it comes out to negative 10 grand. So really, I only spent 10 grand. Did I spend 300 grand? Did I spend 10 grand? I actually am out 10 grand. I spent 300 grand, but I'm out. I'm negative. I'm in debt 10 grand. However, those 2,000 people in January, are going to pay me 40 grand. So I'm going to be positive $30,000 in January. And I'm going to be positive probably $38,000 in February, just because you got fall off, retention, cancellations, can't afford it, all those things, right? Then that comes to knowing how much is a member worth. So if you're doing t-shirts, they are worth anywhere between 12 months to 24 months. So if you just take 12 months times 20, right, that's $240 profit that a t-shirt member is worth to me. If I take 240 members times 2,000, that gives me about half $500,000 in 2026 that I'll make in profit just from the month of December. And then I'm going to go put that money somewhere else so I don't pay taxes on it. Right? So you got to allocate those funds. But that's the biggest roadblock, bottleneck that I struggled with for the first 3 years in e-com is I got to be break even or positive on the front. And that's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. I'm not gonna say it's easy. Like I have a hard time doing it, right? And I feel like I know what I'm doing. So I'm a little bit negative, but I'm okay being negative just because I'm enrolling subscribers. Now for the the companies out there that have no subscription, they're relying on the customer to come back and buy a second time. They're gonna send text messages out. They're going to send out emails. They're going to send out direct mail pieces like catalogs and hope that customer comes and backs and buys, because you're just paying that cost up front to Facebook to get that buyer in your database. And once you got them, bop, you're off to the next next guy. With subscriptions, he's going to renew in January, and you're going to have things in place for that to work in your favor. That's how the cookie crumbles. So that's the biggest thing I would tell you for December is get something up and recurring. If that's a beta program, if that's a t-shirt club, if that's a hoodie club, if that's a hat club, a tumbler club, whatever it is in your niche or in around your business, think of like, okay, what could we sell every single month and send to someone every month that they would be like happy to pay $20-$30 a month for. And you get 1,000 people in there. That's great.
Yeah, I hope you guys are hearing what Trey's saying. I mean, you've been preaching it forever, and we've heard forever. If you don't have MRR in your business, you really don't have a business. MRR is monthly recurring revenue. It is important, and it's the whole play of e-com at this point, right? Like Trey, I've heard you talk about it so much. That's the whole play. Find really attractive front-end products, build a great upsell sequence to try and be break-even or profit on the front end, but have a great front-end product that's you're going to use as bait to get people into subscription.
Yep, it is. I mean, Alex Hormozy had a good TikTok or something. I was watching him the other day, and he was saying he was talking to a billionaire, and the billionaire said, "Businesses." I wish I had saved it. I'm gonna fumble it. It's unnatural for businesses to be profitable.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Profit is unnatural for businesses. Yeah.
I was like, yes, that is so true. And Alex harped on it a little bit. He's like, well, why? And the billionaire is because it's human nature to spend money. And if we dig into that a little bit more, it goes to The Richest Man in Babylon, which is a great book. Everybody should read that. Fantastic book. Richest Man in Babylon says, no matter who you are and what size of purse you carry, so someone who's poor has a smaller purse, someone of medium class has a larger purse, and someone who's of wealth has a very large purse, right? But if you go and look at all those purses, they're all empty. Everybody spends to the max that they can afford. Traditionally, 95, 96, I mean, America's in debt, right? Everybody has debt, credit card debt. We're at the highest ever. Everybody has mortgages. Like, it's crazy. And no one has savings because we always spend as much as we can living paycheck to paycheck. And so a business runs the same way by the CEO. The CEO is like, oh, we made this much, we can spend more, right? Put more in the business or do whatever we want. But there has to be somebody also in the business saying, no, we need to pull back a little bit so we actually are profitable this year. And if you're a one-man show, you got to be both. You got to be the guy saying, hey, we need to leap forward and spend more money and do this subscription and get this subscription and hire this person and get this person on board. And then the next month, you're going to look at the P&L and be like, oh my gosh, we overshot ourselves and we're in the red. Now we got to pull back. So it's like this kind of like this teeter-totter that you play. And I'm guilty of that too. Like I'll go buy subscriptions. There was one that I had the other day that popped up. And I was like, damn it, I forgot to cancel that. You know, I get it for 3 days. I'm like, oh, I'll play with this. Totally next thing happens and I forget to cancel it. And a year goes by and then it renews on me. I'm like, gosh, freaking darn it. You know, forgot about that one. So, you know, it happens to the best of us. But to be profitable, you really just got to know your numbers and keep watching those. That's what I was saying in the month of December. You want to be calculating your CPA every single day. Like, how did ad spend do yesterday?
Sorry, I'm a silly goose, Trey. When you say CPA, do you mean cost per acquisition?
Yeah. So basically, what does it cost for you to get a conversion? What does it cost for you from Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever platform you're using to get a purchase? How much does it cost you, and what can you afford? I don't know if everyone knows what they can afford for a purchase, or what they're willing to pay for a conversion. I had a client lady. She was selling toe fungus nail polish, and she was selling it for like $30-$40 for this nail polish, and she was targeting smokers. Great targeting audience. And she was getting $19 conversions, and she did that for 3 days, freaked out, turned it all off. And we went to look at the numbers. I said, why'd you turn it off? She goes, because I couldn't afford $19. And I said, show me show me why that is. And come to find out, she could afford like $25 because people were buying like multiple bottles and all these things. So I was like, you shut off a converting ad that was doing really good, and you could have scaled it probably. But you know, she freaked out because she just didn't know her numbers. So you want to know that. You want to know what you can afford at the max, like what you're willing to pay for a customer. And once you know that, then you know what you can afford on a Facebook conversion and like what you want to start and track that for, you know, and that really comes down to great content or great creative. The better the creative, the better the conversions, the lower the lead cost. That's my soapbox.
Is there a way to calculate that, Mr. Trey?
Of course, yeah. Then we give you guys a CPA calculator inside of OFA.
I don't think so.
So I'll show you what we do inside ours. So you can make, what's this one? Let's see. So here we can do this. So here's how our calculator works. So basically, we can fill out basically our cost of inventory, our product cost, and then we know how many orders there was, what the total revenue was. We deduct our COGS here. And then from here, we have our marketing expenses, such as Facebook ad spend, if we're paying out affiliates, merchant percentages, average shipping cost, which I think our average shipping cost is like 9. Fulfillment costs to get out the door. Oh, that's included in that. There we go. Refund percentage, maybe 5%. Overhead, if you want to put that in there. And so what we'll do is I'll come in here and say, okay, I'm making up numbers now. But let's say we had our average ticket on that is like 120. So let's say we did 1,200, 10 orders. 10 orders, we sell 2.6, so we'd sell 30 cameras. Drives, so we sell maybe, let's say, 15 of those. And so what this is doing is this is calculating not only just my average order value, which is $120, but it's also calculating my profit. So profiting $657 on 10 orders. However, I have no Facebook ad spend cost. So what this is showing me is I can afford $65 for a conversion at a break even. So if I can get Facebook ads, cost per conversions at $65, because that's taking out my COGS here, and it's taking out my expenses here, which is done here. So product expense total is $348. It's got that from here. Marketing expense total is here. Revenue total is here. It minuses those out. So 1200 minus 194 minus 348 leaves me with 657. So I have a markup percentage of 50%, so 100% markup. And then my profit per order is 65. So if I had $500 in, Facebook, then I've expensed that to 500. My average conversion cost was 50. So $50 average cost. I'm still profiting 13% on this at 157. If I had, let's say 10 orders, I'm at 20% DCV perks. Then that means come 4 months out, LTV, I'm at 20% profit. 8 months out, I'm 21% profit, and 12 months out, I'm 22% profit, and that's with a 80% churn rate or 20% churn rate month over month. So like stack this up a little bit more, 12,000, let's say 5,000. And then 30 would be 300, 15 would be 150. So still 13%, just a little bit larger numbers. As you can see, those don't change. 4 months out, 13% profit. 8 months out, 13. 12 months out, 14. And what I like to look at is how much profit did I make per order. So of these 100 orders that came in on this particular day, I'm going to make $15 profit day one. I'm going to make compounding $16 by month 4 and almost $17 by month 12. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm going to make $1,600 profit over the next 12 months from those 100 orders, just from the recurring. So I know I can afford, without this Facebook ad spend in there, this shows me what I can afford for a conversion at break even. So 65. If I go over that, I'm negative. So if I did like, let's say 7,000, yep, 7,000, I'm negative $5 per order. Right? So then I can see, okay, at 4 months, I'm negative 3, 8 months, I'm negative 3, 12 months, I'm negative 3. So I'm never able to break out to break even with recurring built in.
Right.
So $70 on a conversion metric on a KPI would be over. Like I wouldn't be able to even back out. But maybe like 6,500, 6,600. Yeah. So right there, I'd break out at month 4. So I'm negative on day 1, and then I'd break out. See these right? H21. Got that times 8 times I11. Oh, I didn't, that's why. I didn't push this up to 20%, sorry. I was wondering why those numbers didn't make sense. There we go. Okay. So 7,000, there we go. That makes a lot more sense. 8,000, 8,000 is too much. There we go. So if I wanted to wait to break out, I'd break out at month 8 on a $7,500 per order transaction. So I can only afford 65. If I start going into 75, then I don't break out for 4 months. So when I say KPIs or CPA, I'm calculating that with this number here to figure out how far out am I from a break even. And that's with 100 orders. So this could be a day, right? So if this is a time frame of a day, I did 100 orders today. I'll break out with these 100 orders on month 8 at 54 cents per order. So that's going to give me $54 for that day. And then if I did that for 30 days, it's 54 times 30. If it's 6,000, then it's $12 times 100 times 30, which obviously those numbers, you know, the more break even, the more month 1, month 2 you're breaking. So then the better off you are in the long term here.
Trey, can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
So what, um, let me put it this way. So normally I run ads, and when I look at the data Facebook is giving me, it looks like the CPCs and the click-through rates are good, but each time I try to increase the budget and push it up a little bit, it brings everything down. Is there something you can suggest about it? I don't know. Like for instance, if I put I've realized that if I have an ad that is doing well and I put the money below $20 in a day, I'm gonna make like one, two, three sales. But if
Mm.
I try to increase it like above $60 in my ad account, nothing comes in at all.
How long do you wait though?
How long do I wait for?
How long do you wait for it to spend that 60?
When it spends like twice or thrice of that, I just turn it off.
You turn it off. So 2 days?
Yes.
Yeah. You might be scaling too hard, too
Mm.
fast. Because Facebook only wants you to increase by 20% every 24 to 48 hours.
You said 20%.
20%. Yeah.
20%.
Yeah. So 20% of $20 is $2, $4.
Okay.
So you'd be able to go from $20 to $24.
Okay.
So if you're going from 20 to 60, Facebook's like, oh, she can obviously spend way more money because she's like scale times 3. You did 200% markup.
Okay. You said
So
after every hours?
48 hours, 2 days.
48 hours. Okay. 2 days.
And I know a lot of people that they put their scaling, you can set it up in Facebook. It's called incremental scaling. They put it on 5% plus, 3% negative. So if they hit the right metrics, they only scale by 5%. If they don't hit the metrics, they scale down by 3. So Trey is hitting like the limit. 20% is the limit every 48 hours, but there's many ways we can run this. I do think he's right though on that. You just hit the gas way too fast.
Yeah, when an ad is doing well, I'm like, okay, maybe I could duplicate the campaign and just throw money onto it. But then it even shuts everything down, even plus the one that was like $20 and it was having like 2, 3 sales in a
Yeah.
day. So,
And like point blank, you're just not spending enough money. They like Facebook wants you to start at 150 a day.
oh, really?
Yeah, they want you at 150, 200 a day is what the meta guys are telling us per
Okay.
campaign. That's per campaign.
You said
So
150 to 200?
they don't really care about the price of the product. They just want 150 to 200.
Yeah, they want 150 to 200 because they need you to get 50 sales within the first 7 days.
And they need that so you don't churn out of their advertising?
So you don't, yeah, so you go from in their ad set, it'll say learning. And if it never makes it out of that learning phase, then it's like it just scrambles.
Yeah.
So in 7 days, they want you at 50 sales. So like I think it's relative when it's like, well, if your product's $1,000, then you're never going to get to 50 sales spending $150 a day. Right? Like what I see all over all our Facebook ads and affiliates is like what the cost to consumer is usually around what the Facebook cost will be. So for instance, if your cost to consumer is $40, I see a Facebook ad conversion being around $40. So if your product is $20, you can expect a conversion at $20 on Facebook. So if you need 50 sales, like Maria, how much does it cost of a consumer? How much is it?
Currently I'm mostly pushing like 130.
So one product is $130?
No, it's like a combo.
Oh,
But
the combo.
if I want to do each product, each is gonna be like 35.
35?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you need to get 50 sales, I would do $35 times 50, and then that's $1,700 divided by 7, which gives me $250 a day is what I would need to be spending.
250 a day?
Yeah. To get to 50 sales, and that's if it's going to convert at $35 a conversion, right? Like Facebook's never going to give you 10 conversions at $20 a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's never going to happen.
That's true.
Like they're doing their best just to find you 3 sales at $20. Like you're like we're doing you a favor. From what they've told us is you know, you got to spend $150 to $200 a day and pretty much leave it for 7 days. Don't even touch it, which is really hard to do. Like I find myself in there touching it. It's like putting the marshmallow in front of a kid, you know, and say, don't get it. And if I come back, it's still there, you get 2. All right. Well, there's not very many kids that can, you know, not touch the marshmallow. Same thing adults with Facebook ads. We touch the Facebook ads when they want to learn. So like I've seen the same thing. I was able to get mine to $4,000 a day last week before Black Friday. November 21st, really interesting. You guys should go check this out. November 21st is when we went from green to red. And that's almost like when everybody came online, like the big dogs like Nike, Ford, Ralph Lauren, all those guys came online. It was like November 21st. And people like us were like, dude, we just went in the red. Like our CPMs jumped from 25 to 45. So to get in front of 1,000 people, we went from $25, which we were profitable, to $45. So it's double the cost. So to get a conversion, doubled. We went from $20 conversions to $40 conversions. And that was straight through Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then now we're like starting to see some breakthrough here today for December 2nd going into Tuesday, right? Because yesterday, like we just kind of came off that Cyber Monday, but it kicked us off into December. So to be able to play in the November and December, you got to be, you know, willing to be like 150, 200 per campaign and per day to play the budget and then leave it there for 7 days. If you're like wanting to increase the budget, I would suggest the 20%. And that's kind of like a double-edged sword. So if you're like, okay, I'm going to be wanting to scale because it's Christmas and I know I can only scale by 20%, then you probably want to start with a higher budget so you can scale by 20% at a larger amount when it comes time, right? So if you're like, I want to get this to $10,000 a day, well, and you start at 200, it's going to take you 20 days to get to 10 grand or 2 grand or whatever, right? Versus if you started at 5 grand a day and you went to 20% every 48 hours, you're able to get to 10 pretty quickly. Just depends on what you want to do. You know,
Okay, and that budget goes to the campaign.
It does. Yep,
Okay.
that goes to the campaign. And, you know, like Facebook is going to go out there and learn. I would say to be super competitive is $500 a day. You're competing against, like at $500 a day, you're competing against like Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren right now is spending $500 to $1,000 a day on Facebook. So to win that auction, to beat like a Ralph Lauren brand, you would need to be above that 500 threshold. To be below that is the 150, 200, which Facebook says that's enough for us to go out and find an audience. But again, that's selling a $35 product, right? If you're selling a $100 product, that changes the ratios because you have to be willing to spend $100 for a conversion on that front end. And if you need 50 of them, you need to spend $5 grand in 7 days to get the 50 sales. Because what we need is that ad set going from learning into active. That's all we're trying to do is switch it from learning to active.
And why is that, Trey?
I guess from what I'm told is Facebook's just kind of like fishing in different ponds with the learning phase, like, hey, who's the customer? And then once it dials in, because I mean, 50 purchases over the impressions, you're probably getting in front of like quite a few thousand people. So it's finding out who the buyer is. So, hey, here's the people who are buying it. And then it closes in and says, okay, these are the buyers. So then I'm assuming it knows who your traditional buyer is. And it says, okay, for this budget, we can probably go find these buyers on a consensus of 7 days. Some days you're going to be like really good in the green. And then other days you might be like way whacked out crazy. There'll be mornings. I took a screenshot and shared with our Ecom MR group. Like one morning, I took a screenshot. I was like, these numbers are so out of whack. You'd probably shut your ads off because like one conversion was $80 when we could only afford 25. So it almost seemed like that day was just going to be exhaustive. Well, come the end of that day, things aligned into like the $30 range. 25, $30. So we were within KPI, pretty close. But if I would have looked at that day and that morning, go like freak out, like, oh, we're gonna go spend $5 grand a day, and it's going to be $85 per purchase on average. This isn't going to work. Kill it. But if you go back and you start looking at our last 7 days, our last 14 days, they're like pennies within each other. Just because it's learned, it's active, and it knows. And then we just kind of like slowly rotate the scaling of those campaigns by 20%.
All boys back to the creatives. If they're not good,
It is. Yeah, you need good creative. And you can know your creative is good by your CPM cost. If your CPM cost is under $50, you have decent creative. If it's under $30, like really good creative. If it's over 50, I would trash it and do new creative.
you mean cost per acquisition?
No, CPM. So that's how much it costs you to get in front of 1,000 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll say CPM cost, and it'll be like, hopefully like 30, 40 bucks. If you're within that, you have really good creative, you have good headlines, and your content's good. Like Facebook's rewarding you for good content. If you're like, here's a cool image that I took on my coffee table with my iPhone, which was blurry, then you might see CPMs in the 70s or 80s. And you're like, buy this now, Or if it's like storytelling and you've done a really good job at Reels and it's quality and it looks good and there's like interactions, then Facebook's like, okay, this is content my users are wanting to see. And so we're going to reward you by giving you a lower CPM cost. Like as us, we're the seller, right? Like we want buyers as much and as many as we can. Like we want to go out and be like, give me buyers. Facebook says, I'll give you buyers, but I'm not going to trash my user to see your crappy content, right? I don't want to trash their user experience because you were lazy and you just took a picture on your iPhone and think that that's creative, right? Where I got somebody right behind you that took the time, effort, scripted, put it on their phone, put music to it, generated closed captions, easier to read, with their sound off versus sound on. Like this person took a lot more time. I'm going to reward that person, give them more conversions, because 2 things. 1, they're going to make money. 2, they're going to feed great content to my user base, which creates a better user experience for Facebook, which gets people to log in more, come back to my place. So it's like this balance, right? Like Facebook has to play this balance. And it does that, and it rewards and it punishes us as the seller with CPM costs. So that's a really good tell. If you got good creative, is just look at the CPM.
Okay.
Yeah, in the 20s, things like that would be really, really great. Now, here's something to throw everybody off. This is wild stuff. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh yeah, here we go. So on Facebook, Facebook's looking at like $25 to $45 CPM costs right now. I launched some ads on Pinterest yesterday, which I thought would be fun. And look at these. Oh wait, is this last 7 days? Is this yesterday? Let me see if I refresh. Wasn't showing it. There we go. CPM. Is this in the way? They're showing like a CPM earlier of like $4. I was like, whoa.
It's there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there we go. $4 CPM cost. That's legit.
That's good.
Yeah, it's 10 times less than Facebook. However, the clicks are expensive.
Where's that? Pinterest?
That's Pinterest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've not done anything apart from Facebook. I don't even.
I know. It's so funny. Like people think Facebook's the only place you can advertise. And I like that thought because then places like Pinterest over here at $4 CPMs.
Oh, look, Trey, how can we expand, like just get out of Facebook? Because I'm stuck. I don't know what else to do or where to go.
I would say TikTok's great. If you can get stuff working on TikTok, it expands and flows over to Facebook. If you can get those 2 working, then I'd go to like Snapchat and Pinterest, and then Google Display.
Google comes forth.
Google will be last. Google's super expensive.
Oh,
Google's
wow.
really good for like retargeting. Like here's all the people who hit my site, like go retarget them, have them come back later.
Okay. Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram.
Well, Instagram's Facebook.
Sorry. After Pinterest, which one did you say?
You got Pinterest, TikTok,
Oh,
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yep.
Okay,
But if you
Snapchat.
can get creative working on TikTok and Facebook, like TikTok's your primary to figure out like what creative's working. Move that to Facebook Reels, get that working. If you can get those two converting, then you can move into like a Pinterest or a Snapchat, because then you have like working creative that you know like just converts really well. Then you can move those to the other channels. Even like a
Yeah,
YouTube, you could use
I've
Google
run a few ads
Reels.
on TikTok, but it had a lot of add to cart, but no purchase, and I'm scared to spend money.
Yeah, I mean that's what sucks. Is like, it takes money to spend money, right? That's the
Oh,
double-edged sword.
That reminds me of the story you always tell, Trey. I think you were at one of Perry's workshops, or maybe you were at Jay Abrams' workshop. I don't remember. You were at somebody's workshop, and they were like, "All right, so we're gonna increase ad spend," and you said, "Yeah, I'm gonna increase $5. I'm gonna go up $5." And
I was really excited.
What did he do? Didn't he kind of call you out on stage and kind of use you as a joke there?
Well, okay. So how the story goes is we were going over our MTOs, our monthly target outrageous, our minimum target outrageous, and my minimum was $5,000. My target was 15. My outrageous was 60. And he's like, "Okay, how are you going to get from your minimum to your target?" I was like, "Well, we're barely making $5,000 right now. And we're spending $10 a day on Facebook." He's like, "All right, how are you going to get to your target, which is 15, 3 times more?" I said, "I guess we're going to raise the budget by $5 a day, like going from $10 to $15. And Rob Kosberg holds a water bottle, and he drops a water bottle and goes splats everywhere. And he's like, "Woo!" Like big spender, like totally making fun of me. And I was like, "I don't know, like what, $20?" He's like, "Dude, like, do you want to be like these guys, or do you want to keep, being you?" And I was like, "I want to be like those guys." He's like, "Then spend 100, spend 500, spend 1,000." And we did. And we went back, and yeah, it was like, you want more conversions, you spend more money. Is really what it comes down to. Like, you'll never get more conversions spending less money. It doesn't work. Facebook.
I could try to do that, but just the fact that I knew already that when I, increase the budget, nothing comes in. I'm scared of,
Yeah.
just
Well,
throwing-
but Facebook, you just told Facebook go spend more money and go auction off, right? So, but you only gave it a day and a half to go do that, to go hunt on a 7-day hunt. So, like, are you married, boyfriend?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm married.
Okay. So you're like, "Hey, go find a job. You got 7 days to do it." And he comes back on day 2 and he's like, "I still haven't found anything." You're like, "Oh, well, screw you. We're getting a divorce." He's like, "But I had 7 days." You're like, 2 days? No. Like, I thought you could have done it in 2. See ya. Right? Like that's the expectation. Facebook ideally wants you waiting 30 days, spending the same amount for 30 days and waiting for it to figure out like what it wants. Like that's what they're telling me. When I'm on the call with them, we always look at past 14 and past 30. We never look at yesterday. We never look at the last 3. We barely ever look at last 7. It's always last 14 and last 30. Because they're like, it takes time. It takes like the algorithm to figure out who your buyers are and where they're at and how we're going to get them. Like some days are going to be out of KPI. Some days you're going to be like, "I'm rich, bitch." And other days are going to be like break even. But if over an average of 7, 14, 30 days, it's like, "Oh yeah, we're even keel. We're right where you want to be." It's like, okay, great. Like we can scale that, and we slowly scale. Like Facebook, I think Facebook is like Stripe. Stripe loves a really good business that grows year over year by 20%. That's what they want. They love those businesses. An e-com business like us, where we're like, $1,000 a month, 10 grand a month, like, woo, just chugging along, and then like come November, December, like we want to be millionaires, like go millions, and like they see this massive hockey stick, and they're like, "Oh boy, these guys aren't ready for the pain," because they don't even know what's coming, which is like chargebacks, customer complaints, delivery, logistics, all the things. Like they've seen it too many times where it just doesn't work, like it just breaks. I'm a case study of that as well. So they love that 20% year over year growth. And so with Facebook, they're looking for the same thing. They're not looking for you to go from a $20 to a $60. That's not 20%. That's 3x, right? That's too much scale. that's like, Maria, can you handle this? Are you sure you really want the pain? You're like, I want the pain. And like 3 weeks later, you're like, I wasn't ready. I didn't know what I was asking for, right? So it all like they just want that slow growth, you know, and it's like a 5-year, 10-year growth pattern. You know, building a brand, building a business, building a database, building a list, and like just growing year over year and making more and more profits, right? That's, I mean, ideally, that's probably what they want. What do we want? We want fast growth. We want $1 million business. We want, you know, products flying out the back door. Like, so we have to find this balance, and it, you know, that's how we do it. We just got to find that balance. What is that balance? How fast will Facebook let us scale, and how fast can we scale ourselves?
Hey, Trey, how does the cost of the product itself play a role here, if any?
It plays a role by the cost per conversion. So the higher the cost, the more money it's going to take for Facebook to find that conversion. They got it dialed in on that. It doesn't matter if I'm selling a trinket for $5 or if I'm selling a camera for 60. My conversions on the trinket are 5 and my conversions on the camera are 60. Like, they got that metric dialed in. Whatever I've always found, like, whatever the cost to consumer of the product is, that's what's going to cost for a conversion. If you look at that CPA calculator, you'll notice that the marketing expenses are always more than what the product costs itself. I pay so much more in marketing cost than I even do the cost of the product. It's crazy. It's amazing.
It's more expensive.
So yeah, your marketing cost is the most expensive thing, not your COGS. COGS is the cheapest. That's why you got to have that delta has to be so big, because you're paying so much in marketing expense. But where we all go wrong in this whole journey of e-com is we're always searching for the next buyer. Like, oh, how much can I go spend it again tomorrow for another conversion? How much can I go spend for another conversion? And it's like, you just made 1,000 conversions over the last year. What about those guys who said, yes, I trust you. Yes, here's my credit card. Here's my PayPal information. What happened to them? Oh, those guys? Oh, we don't talk to them. If we call them, they might refund. They might tell us the product shit. Like, we just put them in a back vault, lock the door, close it, throw the key down the drain, and we look for the next customer because he's going to be way better than those other guys. Like, those other guys, don't listen to them. You know, like that's how we treat our e-com business. It's freaking hilarious. And everybody outside of e-com does the exact opposite. They're like, oh, a customer, holy smokes, amazing. Let's give them like everything we can under the sun, treat them with a white glove service so they come back through the front door again and don't go to someone else. It's really a wild.
But Trey, if they don't like your product, they're not gonna come back.
They're not gonna come back?
I don't know.
They got to come back. That you just paid so much money for them. What if you made it a challenge to yourself that said, okay, when I get 1,000 customers, I shut off Facebook ads, and I only have these 1,000 people to feed my family. I think you would treat your follow-up system a little differently.
Oof.
You know, would you call them? Would you email them? Would you send them a text message? Would you send them a little love note? Would you just send them cookies on Valentine's Day? Like, they're your lifeblood. You got 1,000 of them. That's it. You can't get another one. That's all you got. Because think about this. You paid all this money to get those 1,000 people, but if you got all 1,000 to buy just once more from you, you doubled your business that year. And you actually became like 80% more profitable because you didn't have any additional marketing expenses. There wasn't any. You didn't have to pay Facebook again for the second time they came and purchased.
I think I need to, I don't know, improve on my email campaigns, the way you contact them, and I haven't been doing that.
You got a phone?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, when's the last time you called a customer?
I mostly call abandoned carts. That's all the people I call. And for instance, if like a customer refers me to like 2 people, I would try to call them to follow up. Oh yeah, I heard you send me 2 people. Can you give me an update of your progress?
What if I could increase your entire business by 20% right now?
Please do. I have a pen here.
Yep. Use your phone to call your buyers.
Okay.
Your buyers, not abandoned carts, your buyers.
Yep. Every buyer that comes in, you thank them for the order, you confirm the order, and then you give them a special deal.
By calling them and telling them, or just send them an email about the
Oh, you're gonna call them. You're gonna, hey, it's Maria. I'm the CEO of the business. Thank you for your order. That you're gonna love it. I'm doing a special right now where if you buy one more, I'm gonna give you a 20% discount. I got your card on file. Would you like me to put that in the package as I'm packing it up right now? If they say no, no problem. Would you like just an individual bottle for 20% off? Because we have the 3 bottles in the packages. What I find is a lot of people like to put one in their gym bag, or they like to take one to their office, or they like to take one in the car, so it's always ready for them. I can put one of those in the package as well. I won't charge you any extra shipping, and I can give you 20% off. Would you like me to add one of those? And you'll increase your business by 20%. So if you made 100 grand last year, you just got another 20 grand just by calling buyers. Okay. We call every time you guys. I don't know if anybody ever hacked my funnel, but if you do, you are damned, because we will call you until you answer, and we will sell you something.
What if they don't pick up like most customers don't pick up, right?
Yeah, we call you 7 to 10 times until you
do. Call again.
Oh, so you just keep calling them. Oh, okay.
Keep calling.
I got a customer yesterday
you don't
5 times.
Trey, you don't mean just like hang up, call right away. You put a little time in between it, right?
Yeah. We'll call you. We'll call you twice in the first day, twice second day, and then we drip you out from there. So we'll ring you twice, and then we leave voicemails too. Hey, this is Trey, .com Products calling about your order, and all it is a confirm your order. So hey, we're calling to confirm your order. Call us back so that we can get this shipped out promptly. And then guess what? They call back. Yeah, that's my order. That's not fraud. Get it go. Perfect. Hey, by the way, we're doing a really cool special. Want to let you know you bought 3 of these. We're doing a buy 2 get 1 free if you want that right now. I can add it to your order, free shipping, and give you 20% off discount what you paid earlier. Like we're just sandwiching bonuses, sandwiching stacks.
And how do you charge them if like from their card to get the money? That way they don't have to do the work.
You can log into your Stripe or your PayPal and just charge it because they're already on file.
I do use Shopify. I don't remember if I have any.
If you use Shopify, then you can do the same thing. You just go and edit the customer and then create a new order and then boop, off you go.
Okay.
And I'll just say like the last 4, like, hey, is it cool if we charge the card ending in 4452?
Okay.
Yep. And if you can't figure it out, be like, shipping to the same address, cool. We don't keep the card on file. Will you be using an Amex or Discover today? I'll be using Visa. Cool. What's the Visa number? Boop. What's the expiration? What's CVV? Bop. And then you go figure it out. Thanks, got your order. And then you go freak out. You panic, and then you ring a bell because you're in celebration, and then you go log into Stripe or whatever, and you go log those credentials and get that order shipped. That's going to add an addition, like right there is 20% addition to your company. You change nothing right now. You just call your buyers. You'll have 20% more money.
Okay.
Trey, I got a question from our last call. I made the changes. Would you mind quickly looking at the numbers just to let me know what to do next?
Sure. Let's look at it.
Cool. 1 second.
Man, I love that point, Trey. We could do a whole series on just that, just calling your existing customers and not trying to go chase new customers. That was awesome.
It's so powerful. No one does it. And that's probably why it's so powerful.
Well, I think it's because everybody's selling crap products that they don't believe in. To be quite honest, I hope you guys believe in your products, and when people buy them, you will think that they'll want to buy more. Because we spend so much time, money, effort. Like Trey said, his marketing budget is always bigger than the product budget itself. You spend so much to get that customer to say yes, to get the conversion. And then you're spending all that to get the conversion, to get the customer, to get sales for the next 10 years that you're not paying anybody on. But we forget about the whole 10 years. We do all the work for the littlest amount of reward and then go away and do it again.
Mm-hmm. It's quite funny.
That's why I love having you here, man. This is so
Thank
good.
you, Trey.
Yeah, Maria, I hope that helps out. That was really good questions for everybody on the call.
Thank you.
Yep.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Sweet. So this ratio is still around 2%. The next one was this was at 40%, the sales to order page. That's at 38% now, so pretty much the same. But this went up from 4% to 6% after the changes.
It went up from 4 to 6.
Yeah. So it was at 4.47. Now it's at 6% after the changes.
That's pretty good, dude. I mean, that's a 50% increase.
That's huge.
That's huge. Yeah, I mean, sales page
Also,
looks good.
yeah, and also people are buying more of the increased quantity units, which is I had one of each. I didn't have any last time.
You didn't have any last time.
No, there were everything. Yeah, all of the sales were just one unit, but now we got 1, 2, and 1, 3.
Yep. Didn't you raise the price too?
Yeah. So the only changes I haven't made were you wanted me to do free shipping on 3 and above.
Yeah.
I haven't done that one yet, and I haven't done the sticky add to cart. So should I do those next?
Yeah, do that first.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean,
So
look at this, dude. Look, I mean, you're at a $70 front end cost, and you got an average cart of 100. Like you're not too far away from a 2x cost to consumer.
Yeah.
Like you're what, $40 away. Like once you solve the 3, that'll go to 120, 140.
Okay, so focus on getting more people to buy the 3 instead of the 1 and 2.
Yep. So the free shipping is going to work. Most popular, making sure it's highlighted, making sure it's pre-selected, and then if that still doesn't get people to click on it, then what we start doing is we start raising this price right here.
Oh yeah, to make the other one look cheaper. Okay.
Yep, that's right. Yep, because then you could even go into a buy 2 get 1 free model as well on the 3. But like what's funny is like they can buy 2 for 139, or then right below that it's buy 2 get 1 free. Actually, I would just probably exit that one then. So I'd have like 1 circuit for 79, or buy 2 for 80, so 160. Buy 2 for 160, get 1 free. But I would try that after the changes. Don't do that yet.
Okay, so first do the free shipping and then increase the price of 1.
Let's look at it first. But we need like 20 or 30 conversions before we make any changes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you only got like 9 conversions. Like this whole number ratio could change over the next 5 days.
Yeah.
Like if you're getting 20 to 40 conversions a day, then we can kind of make changes kind of rapidly.
Oh, okay. So you want to wait till like 30 conversions before changing anything.
Yeah, this is nothing.
Okay, so should I just leave it as it is then until I get more?
Well, let me look at it real quick, because if you didn't make the other 2 changes and we already saw improvements, it means that we're on the right track of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have email sequence going out to the leads?
Yeah, so that's the other thing. I don't know what to do with the emails. I think I just turned them all off.
Look at them, pet them on the screen, gaze. That usually gets them to buy.
I think these all. I haven't done anything to these. How do we check them? Oh, preview. This was just a template one.
It's not even sending. This is for buyer, right?
This is on. Yeah, I think this is if they don't buy.
No, that was for somebody who bought, because you're like, welcome to the family. Okay. Like, hey, my name's Steven and I'm CEO.
Oh yeah.
Want to take a second to say hello, welcome to the family. Publish that, insert topic below. Like, yeah, this
is after they buy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is just a template that was on
the. Just bought a product. That's more like that feels like more like coaching kind of emails.
Yeah, so I won't do that.
All right, so go show me the funnel real quick.
Oops. Cool. I'll just do this because it should auto select. Yeah, so I changed the button to green, added the mouse to change the payment thingies.
Yeah, I'd move this mouse to the left here, and then
Oh,
put
okay.
continue all caps and make it bigger.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, select your quantity. Got that. Enter shipping details. Okay, that's not bad. 60. Yeah, that's really good that you did this. Okay, you got that. That's not bad. Let's change this to most popular.
Okay.
And maybe drop that to 49.
Okay.
3-pack deal. That looks good though. Okay, go to the next. Like as in like putting your information.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, we want this to be continue.
this one?
Yeah, all the buttons should say, well, the first two anyways, should say continue.
Okay.
But yeah, pretend to put in your information and then we'll go to the next.
You just put any information, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And you want to say, instead of submit, what are they submitting? No one knows. So you want to say complete purchase.
Okay. So continue, and then complete purchase.
Yeah. And then one thing that I've kind of noticed on the PayPal, do you have PayPal?
Yeah.
Okay, click on PayPal. And this is something me and Dante should talk about. But go ahead and click on that PayPal and sign in as if you're going to buy this. So
Click continue.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to log into a different account.
Okay. We can't see anything past this, so just yeah. I don't know if you click continue, or you can go to click to continue on this PayPal screen.
Oh, you can't see past that.
There you go. Yeah.
Click that again. I don't think you were logged in. There you go. No, PayPal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, give me a sec. I'll just sign in.
And then when you share, if you don't mind, just share your entire screen. That'll let us see all this stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We shouldn't see any incriminating stuff.
Right. Quick question for the email campaign. When you do a regular sequence, let's say on daily basis, and you have another like one-off broadcast for the as a specific campaign, specific offer, does it matter which email you send first?
Which email you send first?
Yeah, meaning the timing. Right, because what I've noticed is a wild fluctuation in when it comes to sequence. and I don't like and I did send a couple of broadcasts, and I noticed that when they come after the email, like the regular sequence email, that sometimes, well, most of the time, few times I sent, and the actual open rates are significantly lower on the second email. Is there a rule?
Yeah,
I've
seen that. I've seen it too. I've seen that.
Is there some kind of, I'd say, advice, input, or analogy that can be derived out of it, and just so I can time the offer versus the broadcast, because I don't want him to get him one after the other, right? Like, or if they come, within specific time, then I'd if one is more effective, to be in front of the other, then I'm talking about the pitch, then
yeah, I would just keep them out of the sequence before. I would keep them in the first sequence first for the follow-up, and then as soon as they're done with the follow-up, or they become a buyer, then push them into the broad email sequence.
Yeah, no, and I do that. But for example, so I have a sequence that's been going for like 2 months now, right, or a month and a half, and it's just email after email, story, soap opera, right, like one after the other. But now I have an offer, like a specific offer, for example, like a Christmas sale or whatever it is.
Just pause the sequence then.
Oh, so you wouldn't basically just continue with the sequence, but rather just do the offer and then continue with the sequence after.
Yeah, just pause it. All right, click agree and continue. So here's what I think is really interesting, is now after that, I feel like you paid. But I don't know if the customer feels like that. And then it says your payment is configured, which also is kind of like some very vague text. Like, I don't know what that means, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to change this text to say your payment is configured, to complete your purchase, click the green button below.
Right, because they thought that it went through.
Then they know, okay, the next step I need to do is click this button down here. Like, we have to give people instructions. Like, this is not fluid, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't like when you go to do this on Shopify, you click the PayPal button and bop, you're charged. There's no like pay the PayPal button and then hit submit. At least I don't think there is. And if there was, then we need to at least change this button to be a PayPal, like checkout with PayPal button. Like, there just needs to be some congruency here. So the best thing that we can do is we can at least just change this text right here, and that'll help them move down here. And the only reason I found this was watching Clarity on some of our funnels, is this would pop up and then they would like leave the page. They would never submit the button. They thought that their payment went through, and then they came back the next day and did the same thing. So I'll show you how to change that. So if you go edit this page.
Back here.
Yeah, edit this element and then scroll down. And then go to text settings at the very bottom there. And then if you want to do like a Control F for find in your browser.
Yep.
And then type in PayPal. There she is. And then, figure right there. And then just put a period after configured, and then write something like, to complete your purchase, click the green button below. And I just put green button in all caps.
Something like that.
Yep, and then you spell
Well, you have button below capitalized. You probably don't need that. Just green.
Yep.
Oh, just green?
Yeah.
Oops.
There you go. Put a period and then scroll to the left a little bit. You had you versus your. There you go, right there. Put your purchase. Boom. All right, save that. And
Sweet.
that'll hopefully help out a little bit. Everything else looks really good. So I would let it rip tater chip. And let's look at mobile just real quick, see how that kind of comes along. And then I'm glad you got a 50% increase though. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Oh, that's interesting. Go back to your desktop.
Whoa.
How's your images different?
Oh, it's not changing because it's on the thingy. I'll do it on here.
Why did it?
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't change on.
It was
On
just
this-
in the editor.
Yeah, in the editor for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, that's one thing I saw was your 3-pack. Is that just a single image, or do you have it change when they click one?
Yeah, it does change if you click one. There. Goes to single.
I'm not sure how to do that.
Oh, you don't want it to change
You would
for
just
the
leave
quantities?
3 the whole time.
Yeah, I would leave 3 the whole time.
And why?
Because I want them buying 3. And then if that image changes, then that would create a distraction from the buying. Like anything that moves or changes during the checkout process is a distraction. It's kind of like when you're doing something on your phone and you get a push notification, like your eyes automatically shift up. So I would just keep that image, a 3-pack on desktop and mobile.
Okay, so all of these just have the photo of the 3.
Like you just put that as an image, not a carousel. You have it as a product carousel right now.
Oh, okay, so it shouldn't change if they whatever quantity they select.
You're going to delete that element. You're going to replace it with an image element.
Yep. Yeah, a flat image. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And so we did this here, right? Available with a 60% discount. We talked about this last time.
Yeah.
Which I think we said we were going to do free shipping on 3 here. Because this they're not applying yet. They don't have to put in their information until later. So it's kind of like reverse. Like usually what we do is to get 60% to be applied, we ask for the information up front. Like, hey, give me your name, email, phone number, and then we'll apply the 60%. Like you're registering for a coupon. But here, there's nothing to register for. You're like, yeah, that's already priced the way it is. Like you don't have to do anything to get the lower price. So it's not working in your favor. So like we need they see the price, right? There was nothing to do. So I would probably keep the top headline and then change the 60% discount applied to free shipping on 3 or more.
Okay.
Yeah, we use that as an incentive, not as like, award, I guess.
And I'm curious,
I'll change that.
Last time Trey talked to you, he talked about that image you have where you have 3 boxes, but it only shows like one actual set of things. Did you try a different image?
No, I haven't done that one yet because I need someone to do actually create the image for that.
Yeah, this looks good though. It looks good. It looks clean. Are you running Facebook ads?
Yeah.
How much is the conversion?
I think for this it was about 100. Oh, that'll be New Zealand dollars though, so that'll be about 60, I think, USD.
How much USD?
60.
Okay, so there you go. Welcome to the world of e-com, where basically whatever the cost consumer is the conversion costs. You can pretty much just set yourself up for that, however you want to do it. So, yeah, we need to get 50. So that's why your carts are so important. Is you need that 140 cart because half of it goes to marketing.
Yeah.
Cool. And then
there's a weird thing where the CPMs on the ads that are going to the ClickFunnels version of the lander are like $20, $30 more than my Shopify. Is that normal?
I don't know what you're saying.
So I'm split testing sending people to the ClickFunnels, like what you were looking at now in my normal Shopify store, but the ones that are going to ClickFunnels, like the ad is the exact same. I think the copy might be slightly different, but it's like $20 or $30 more, the CPMs.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like Facebook gives precedence to Shopify.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I truly feel that way. Like but what's interesting is I saw the same thing, except I could afford more on my funnel. And so we actually stopped running Shopify ads and went directly all to budget with our funnels, because even though the conversion cost was lower for our Shopify, we were negative on Shopify when we were positive on the funnel. Because we were
Yeah,
able
I
to
think the
really
AOV is a lot higher on this, but the CPMs are also higher.
Yep. Oh. It's a puzzle. Really good though. I'd say keep going and get your upsells dialed in. Get people purchasing 3, and you'll be well on your way. Because I mean, now we know, like, okay, it's going to cost us $60, so we need carts to be like 120, 140, which you're $20 away. So a couple upsells, couple follow-ups on the emails, like you'll be there.
Got it. And with the changes that you were showing me today, would I make them live today?
Yeah, those changes are going to help you.
Okay, cool. I'll make those live.
Yeah, those changes will be free shipping on 3, best, most popular, 3's pre-checked, continues on the buttons, complete checkout. All those things are going to help you.
Yeah, cool. Got it. And what are you doing for emails? Like, what do you send people?
Love letters. Tell them how much I love them. Thank you for becoming a new customer. Or if they're a lead, because it'd be really interesting that you're getting leads and partials on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you had 56 partials.
Yeah, so how do I convert those?
You call them.
Okay.
You call them up. You say, hey, I saw that you're interested in a prestige tool. Saw you're looking to check out, but you didn't finish checkout. Was there something that was confusing about the page? Did you see something that you didn't like? I'm new at this. It's a new product for us. How can I be a better service? What would you have changed? Just be very vulnerable. And
That
listen.
works. I made sales yesterday by calling them back.
Yeah. That's great. Imagine that. No one calls anybody anymore. So like to get a phone call, they're like, whoa, and it's the CEO? Holy smokes. They feel important.
She was like, oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
And would you do the same calling thing where you call them twice and then call them twice the next day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Sure would. I text them as well. I'll text them on the second day.
Yeah. Okay.
Goldman, man. This is great. Good work.
Sweet.
Like
Thanks. I'll give that a go and then come back next week.
Sounds good to me.
Great work, Nisol.
Yep. Good stuff. Maria, let me know how the calling the buyers go next week.
Yeah, Dante helped me fix my pixel. I'll go try again.
Okay, good.
And come back next week.
Come back next week?
I don't remember setting up shipping on my funnel, but I don't know.
Yeah, screw that. No, you don't
Yeah,
need to
that's fine. If I can do free shipping,
just
if I get buyers for now.
Yeah, if they call, ship it out. Anybody else? Don't worry about it.
All right.
I'm only kidding. Only kidding. All right. See you guys.
Trey.
Appreciate you being on here today.
Thank you, man. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks,
This
Trey.
is amazing.
Thank you, Dante.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you.
Man, he rocks. Love that guy. Holy cow. What an e-com sesh. That was a fantastic. I can't wait to hear about it too. Nasal, Marie's going to go call their customers. I'm sure everybody else who hasn't said anything is going to go call their customers. And by the way, this is super important on the expert track too. And we don't talk about it as much. It's funny. For experts, we actually typically talk more about finding new customers. But calling your customer, this is foundational business, right? And that's one of the reasons I really love getting to work with Trey. My high school coach had a saying, and he heard this from, I believe it was Barry Sanders, who's a professional athlete. It was just do the little things right. If you want to be a champion, just do the little things right. And I find that in business every single day. It's not having some superior brain power. It's just doing the little things right, not being lazy about it, not letting it be swept under the rug, and making sure that we're being conscious and doing the best we can at everything that we're doing. And calling our customers literally, like you could, if you want to make a consulting firm, You can make a consulting firm that is just showing people how to call their customers, and you will expand people's businesses immediately. It's one of, if not the greatest thing you could be doing for your ecom business. So that was an awesome session. I'm so glad for your questions. Thank you for the questions, your vulnerability, and your honesty. I know it can be nerve-wracking to ask questions in front of people. We're humans, and we're always concerned about what others are going to think about us, right? But I appreciate your honesty and your vulnerability and asking the true, honest questions that you're having right now today. It was just a fantastic session, gang. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm fired up to be back tomorrow. I can't wait to hear and see what you guys have accomplished and what you've done. And we're going to keep this train moving and grooving. We're going to build every single day. We get better and better and better and better. So tomorrow we're going to start same time, same link, same everything, starting at 11 o'clock. And tomorrow is an open session day. We don't have any champions like Russell or Trey. Tomorrow is just open coaching. Ask me any question on any track, and I can't wait to be back with you guys and get these solved. So I'll let you go for now. Have an amazing